Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Very excited for today's video. The beer is courtesy of Ross. Thanks so much, Ross. I really appreciate it. And it is Cafe Deth. And I have confirmed it is not pronounced Death. It is pronounced Deth. So I can put that to rest. This is from Revolution Brewery. It is an Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrels, steeped with coffee. And it's 14.8% ABV, is a 2020 vintage. It's, let's see, month and a half old at time of review. A weaponized quantity of freshly roasted whole bean coffee from independent Chicago roasters imbues our Deth's Tar barrel-aged Imperial Stout with assertive coffee aromatics without overshadowing the base beer on the palate. Pair with rich fruit or enjoy on its own. Keep cold, enjoy now, we mean it. I will be enjoying it on its own. I was keeping it cold in my refrigerator. Took it out a little over an hour ago, so it's at that temperature, whatever that is. Really excited though, jeez. Pours pretty darn black. There's a little bit of brown on the outsides, but yeah, man, that's a dark looking beer. Getting some nice aromatics already, actually. But yeah, I mean, it's very dark. It's almost motor oil. Just under a finger of a nice mocha head. Small, like teeny tiny bubbles. Then regular small bubbles. They're breaking up pretty quickly. You can hear that snap, crackle, and pop kind of a thing. But yeah, I mean, it definitely looks like a bigger stout. Let's get into the aroma. Yeah, so it reminds me of the Deth by Cherries. I believe it was the name of it, the cherry one. And I gotta get used to not saying Death at all. Deth, so weird. But where that one, like, it wasn't that the cherry adjunct was overpowering the other stuff. Same thing's happening here. There's definitely coffee, but it's working so well with the base beer. It's interwoven. It doesn't feel like an additional thing. I know that doesn't make sense because it is an additional thing, but it just feels so, interwoven. I mean, you're getting specific coffee, but it's with that stout roastiness, the chocolatiness from the stout. You get some nice sweetness. There's a hint of vanilla from the barrel. You do get some of the spirit, but not too much. Some dark fruit. It smells awesome. And there's a lot going on. I could keep sniffing it and pulling things, to be honest with you, because there's a lot going on. But they work well together, which is nice. Yeah, that dark fruit berry thing is so nice in this. Yeah, it just smells awesome. Thanks again, Ross. Cheers, everyone. Just like I was saying about the aroma, the coffee is perfectly interwoven with the beer. It is interestingly accentuating what's there, and also a little bit standing up on its own, but I'm going to lean into it, how it's interwoven with the beer, but there's a little bit of it coming across as an addition, which is awesome and totally fine. Like the aroma, some real nice chocolate notes, more than I got in the aroma, actually. That dark fruit berry thing, almost exactly the amount I thought I would based on the aroma, so that's kind of cool. You do get some of the barrel itself, a little bit of that vanilla I got in the aroma, not much. It could be rum, it could actually, or it could be bourbon, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a rum barrel, because it's nondescript for me anyway in terms of that barrel. Nice mouthfeel. It coats well. It's approaching syrup, but it's not syrup. Hides the ABV nicely. There's a little bit of warmth, but it hides it very nicely. And that coffee, again, just how it's working with the beer itself. You have some milk chocolate elements. You have the more dark chocolate elements. Some of that, like, cacao powder kind of a thing. And again, I know the base beer kicks out some chocolate, but that coffee is really accentuating it. It's killer. I'm really enjoying this series a lot. I have plenty more to review, and I'm excited about it. But these are just, they're doing it for me. And the fact that these, I like when adjuncts are on top of what's already there and can at times dominate. But I'm really liking how these are interwoven and just working with and accentuating what is there so nicely. It's a real gift. It's delicious. So thanks again, Ross. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. If you had this before, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this series, this brewery, anything, everything? Comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Check me out on Instagram and on Tap. There's no hype beer reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.